Hello, Danielle from the Napa ICD here with the Watershed Mountain Slide activity where we're going to observe how water moves through a watershed. But first off, what even is a watershed? Well, everywhere on Earth is in one, and it is an area of land where water drains or sheds off the land into a body of water like a river, lake, or ocean. Now, to do this activity, you're going to need a piece of paper, two different colored washable markers, or you can use two different colored paints, and then you're going to need a spray bottle. Our first step is to crumple our piece of paper into a ball. And then we're going to carefully uncrumple our piece of paper so that we have four corners again. And be careful not to rip your paper or to flatten it out too much. Now it's time to get our colors out, and we're going to take one of our colors and trace all the high points or the upward folded lines. What do you think these lines represent? Next, you're going to take your other color and trace all the low points or the downward folded creases and think about what these lines might represent. Now it's time for the fun part. We're going to take our spray bottle and make it rain on our watershed models. Be sure to observe what happens to the colors and where the water goes on your paper watershed. Now, what isn't shown on our watershed models is us humans in our towns and cities. As water flows through our home watershed, it comes into contact with each and every one of us, our homes, streets, sidewalks, and anything else we might see lying around on the ground. We might see things like plastic bags or bottles, maybe some food wrappers, and a lot of other kind of litter. We might also see some car oil or maybe some pet waste. As we observed in the H2O Olympic events above, water is actually pretty sticky. So it tends to pick up these things that are on the ground and carries them straight to storm drains that lead directly to local waterways like the Napa River. What can you do to help keep water in your home watershed free from pollution? Let us know in the Google form below. And thank you so much for joining me in the H2O Olympic events. And I hope you had a lot of fun. We'll see you again soon.